Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're streaming another episode of Oxygen Not Included. This is the base, the darkest moon base from the former episode, and we're just going to go ahead and continue with that. Got a good little setup going on right here. So if we look, currently I haven't unpaused the game, so it says if my stream's out of order. I believe those are fine. Yes, they appear to have water and a way to get rid of the water, so that's fine. We are building our last shower. Currently we have one operational. Clearing out this little bit, although if I look, the duplicants can't actually get here because of the sand collapse. So let's go ahead and take that out. And everything else looks fine. I have a little bit of polluted water down here. If that's okay, we can, maybe clean that up or maybe just make it a polluted water dump. Well, I don't know right now, but we have our small storage tank, and something that I probably will want to do soon is expand that to a larger storage tank for polluted water, because we're going to go through a lot of it soon. And I need to look and see, my water supply right here is about halfway gone, because you can see the bottom of the pump doesn't go all the way down to the bottom of the well. The pump does, so I can use, once the hand crank runs out of water, the bathroom pump will still have water for a little while. But I might want to address that this game too, so primarily we're going to work on this food shortage, get our kilocalories up, because currently we only have 3,000, 3.5 thousand, and for 8 duplicants it's definitely not enough. If you look at the food shortage, we are consuming 8,000 per cycle, 1,000 per duplicant, so we're going to have to get those numbers up. Surefire method of solving that problem. So let's go ahead and stick another micro musher down. Now this might stress the power supply out a little bit if I look. It gets 1,000, and I think I'm good. Looks like it won't be 1,000. It'll be close, but I can do the math while they work. So we're looking at 480 plus another 240, so that's going to be 720. Plus 10 is 740. And then if you count this, because it'll go both ways, that'll be 800. So we still have 200 left on that wire before it'll start taking damage. So we're going to work on getting those numbers up, and we are also going to work on, once we clear out this area, looking for a little bit of an expansion. I think maybe a farm. This area would be more adequate for a farm as the CO2 builds up. You can kind of cycle out that CO2. So if we look, I think it's under food. Yes, planter boxes. Let's go ahead and put in some planter boxes. Ooh, a lot of noise. Alright, so the duplicants will eventually get down there and work on that. The bathrooms are working, so we have a place. Ooh. Something I can do to increase the efficiency is I can just set them so they wash their hands when they leave. I don't want them to waste time washing their hands, using the bathroom, and then washing their hands again. Why did you make a mess? That doesn't make any sense, the bathroom. And you pollute. Okay. Well, luckily that polluted water should not get into the food, because if you look. Oh, never mind, it's already polluted. I really need to mop that up before anymore. Okay, well, I've now polluted my supply of water. Got food poisoning. It's only 2,000. So hopefully that will be okay. You can handle a little bit of food poisoning. Once these numbers get up a little bit, it becomes bad. And I am now down to 0 calories. This is just a mess right off, right from the start. While they're sleeping, I can go ahead and set up this meal with well. Sorry, my phone's going on. So hopefully that polluted water gets sucked up by the toilets. I don't really have much to do right now to... I just know it. Did I happen to just build the right number? I think I did. I just happened to build the right number of planters for the seeds that I had. How lucky. Oh, except now they're picking up the seeds. There we go. So I gotta keep an eye on this. It looks like the food poisoning is going down. The germs are 3% dead per cycle, half-life 20 cycles. So it'll stay about those numbers. It'll just kind of continuously diminish. That's not good though. Oh yeah, I think I took some stuff off the circuit last game because it was having a problem with power generation. But if I pause the game, I might have already researched this. If not, yes, I already researched the big batteries. I should be researching. And I know I have a natural gas geyser, so I'm gonna go for natural gas. The natural gas geyser is down here. I saw that earlier when I came down here to look at the polluted water. And I might want to be working my way towards that, because I can actually start gathering up some natural gas in a room and then pumping it off for power later. First things first though, I want to set up some batteries. And if I look, should be a good place for batteries. I don't really want to... I guess the best thing to do is just take these out. I'll have a temporary loss of power, but that's okay because it'll be much better for the power grid overall. And actually, I'm not losing power currently because he's just running. All the copper was right there, so we'll go ahead and just finish that battery off real quick. And I guess while I'm replacing batteries, I can go ahead and do the same thing. So I can set 2 right here and double the power storage. As the duplicants get better at running, they generate power better. They're running for longer, they generate skill faster, which means it's kind of like a feedback loop. A good kind of feedback loop. What can I do with these idle duplicants? I'm currently researching. Needs power. Oh, I can start digging towards this natural gas generator. That's a good idea. So in order to not mess up my little chamber of nasty fluids, I'll stick 2 mesh tiles right here. I want to kind of dig down from that point. That'll be enough work for them for now. I want to make sure I have people on my jobs. Everybody has jobs. I have 2 miners. In fact, I can make... Ooh, only 5 morale. I'm gonna have to get better food, I think. This will also help with my carbon dioxide problem. Because if you look, I want to make sure that it stays, you know, built up in this carbon lock. A little bit of polluted oxygen should come up here, and I can kind of siphon that off later, but I want to make sure that it doesn't build up into the base. So I have this farm right here, and that'll consume carbon dioxide, not natural gas, unfortunately, but carbon dioxide it will, and it'll turn it into plants and kind of get rid of it. And beyond that, I don't really have a way of getting rid of any kind of build-up carbon, so I'm going to have to keep digging for now. Digging, digging, digging. All this space will be filled up with carbon, and later on I can kind of dig out more. I need more space, but eventually I'm going to have to stop digging, build up a room, and get a way to siphon off the natural gas, because I don't want to siphon carbon dioxide. I want to have to prevent that. Which means after I finish this research, before I set up the room, I'm probably going to have to do one more research. Let's see. I don't think I already have. Yeah, pressure management. I'm going to do 2 more researches. I have 8 duplicants. I might want to invest in another toilet. If I set the toilet here, there's a... Alright, let me check plumbing. Polluted water and good water. If I set the toilet... Nah, it'll take in polluted water. Can't do that. Well, I know I have polluted piping right here. I guess I could put another bathroom in right here, like a little mini bathroom. Let's see. That'll give the Duplicants something to work on. I should be generating... I gotta get 8,000 calories per cycle. Something I need to fix, because I don't think I did this in a while. You're a digger, you should dig. You're a researcher, you should research. You are a digger, you should dig. You're an architect, you should build. You're a cook, you should cook. And I need one more cook. But I don't really want another duplicate at the moment. I think it's too early for that until I get some power generation. Oh, this natural gas and polluted oxygen is just no good. I guess the natural gas kind of seeps down here and then goes up because it's close against the carbon dioxide. That's fine though, it'll trap it for now. And I need to check on my algae. Yeah, I have enough for now. Well, it's not a lot, but it's a decent amount. And in fact, I can actually get more if I do something along the lines of this. That's several cycles worth of algae, and if I look, food shortage, how many? Oh, I made 4,000. I think it's this power thing. I need to see who my most athletic duplicant is. Is there a way that I can see that? I don't currently have anybody on operate, that's why. Nobody is designated to this. I might need another duplicate. No, I'll just take a builder out. Or a miner. May, you are going to be a general engineer. So this will be enough algae for multiple cycles. 7 tons. 7.1 tons. And they're still going. Water is kind of a problem. But I think I have a solution. We can kind of build something along the lines of this. And maybe even like that, just to be safe. We're gonna put in 2 mesh tiles. of this. Oh, I guess you could probably see what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna dig a channel and I'm gonna fill it up. But I don't think that this is enough space right now. I need to put the ladder. The solution to that problem is I can dig out a little bit more. Now I think if I look, oh, nope, that's pretty much full. That's completely. A lot of the times when it's stuck to the reef like this, it's not full, but it is. It's pretty much full. I need to kind of count my squares: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not looking good. 25. I'm gonna have 4 squares of like. Oh, I gotta dig out 4 more squares. That's unreachable. This is not unreachable because I think you can stand up here and dig. So I'll cancel that. I guess I'll just make 8 just to be safe. If I cancel, oh! If I cancel, I can dig those. Yeah. Alright, so you can look. I'm currently out of water for food because of this little construction project. But I think if I just do something like this, I think I have enough room now. That's 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 times 9, which is 27, plus this little bit of extra right here. So yeah, I have enough. No pumps required. Hopefully the weird physics of this game doesn't like trap. Well, I guess it's going to, isn't it? It's going to trap quite a bit of carbon dioxide right there, so I'm not going to complain about that. Oh, and look, I'm fine because it's just gonna. This is just gonna sit here. I guess I can dig it out. Alright, so the duplicants are gonna be a little bit wet for now, but that's fine. My lack of foresight on the gas pockets right here means that I guess I might get a little bit of flooding. I really hope I don't. I think it's good right now. I think it's gonna sit right here. Alright, so that solves that problem, gives me a little bit more building room. I guess I can just kind of tap this off right here and make this part of the pool for now, and when it empties out I can get rid of these. Eventually I'm probably gonna have to pump in water and finish off this pool, but for now it's okay. Alright, so next thing is getting close to this natural gas geyser. If we look right here, we are 1 tile away. I think a good thing to do is let's go ahead and dig out a little room. And a little bit of foresight, I'm gonna have a place for this water to go. Now if I look right here, this is a vacuum, meaning that I'm not gonna have any nasty gases getting into my base. place, and also it's going to be another place for the carbon dioxide to go. We're going to go ahead and dig into that vacuum. Now I want to prioritize into the vacuum so that I can kind of get the oxygen a little bit lower down that ladder. Let's go ahead and set that to 9, making very sure that our miners are just down there mining. I think it's a bit early build for a lot of it, but $5 kilograms of natural gas. That's a lot. My plan is to eventually dig out like a bigger room and let it vent, because the natural gas geysers won't give off natural gas if it's too dense. The natural gas is too dense, but you can kind of give it a place for it to vent all of that natural gas, and then when it's dormant, the cycles that it's dormant, you can still cycle energy off of it. So that's the plan right there. Obviously, it's nighttime. I don't really have much going on. I think I only have one shift. Yes. I might hire a night crew. Night crew would be kind of cool. Let's see if I have any night owls to start a night crew. Early birds, no. Nope. Nah. Alright, we're gonna reject these. Yes. Go recharge. Give me a night owl. Somebody that I can put on the night crew. Oh, look. All that fresh water kind of diluted the germs too, so now I'm down to 1,000. The polluted water's still down here, but it's very far away from the pump, so we shouldn't get that into the food. It might go into the toilets a little bit, but whatever. Oh god, I need oxygen. Look how far away they have to run for it. Alright, all of a sudden this is now going to suck in carbon dioxide. It's not very dense. In fact, I could probably kind of speed this process up. I'm going to go ahead and put in a little vent. This will be good because eventually I'm going to have to put in an airlock system. Oh, I got my research. Not paying attention to that. I'm going to go ahead and get my pressure management set so it'll train up these both of these. Ventilation is important obviously for the natural gas, and we'll have plenty of space to tap it once we it's trying, just can't. There's too much. Alright, so this will all be carbon dioxide. More oxygen should push down here. And if I look, I could definitely kind of up my concentration a little bit. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's put in... Yeah, go ahead, so let's put in our third power generation system. Oh, I have the ability to do coal and hydrogen. I forgot, that's... Well, that's a problem. I forgot. You're gonna have to do one more little bit of training, aren't you? To get the natural gas. Where is it? Oh, it's this one right here. That's fine. I'm still a little bit short on the training for it, so I can, in the meantime, let's go ahead and set up a ventilation system. So when we get that training complete, we will be all set. I want to set my coal generation down here at the bottom of the base. And I think a little room right here will be smart. We will set up the little floor. Now if you look, the duplicants can actually, because it's only one square, they can actually squeeze under here because they just jump from here to here, and it's enough space. but they can also jump up and down from here. So this will be a fully accessible little platform. And so that the coal the precious coal that we have doesn't go to waste, we're going to stick in. Oh, I can't really extend this, so what I'm going to do is instead I'm going to cancel. And even smarter is to put the coal right here, because now they don't even have to go in here. They can just they can put the coal in from here at the bottom, saving them time. And then the power, which doesn't require duplicate time, can go right here. And we're going to charge 4 batteries. This will be in anticipation of our transformers later on. Nice. Might as well dig this out. And in order to kind of insulate the base, we will finish it off like so. What am I going to do with this power? Well, I'm going to make a ventilation room. To generate oxygen, and later on I can kind of use it to cool the base as well. Gas cooling is very useful. Good place for the generation room. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to be pumping the gas away, so I think I'm just going to put it in right here. Well, I don't want to interrupt the farm later on, so how about we just stick it up here? There's very little oxygen right here. We can fix that problem. I'm gonna make it small so I don't have giant pockets of oxygen being wasted. Later on, I will swap that door out. And now that they have this room complete, I can put in the additional bathroom. So let's go ahead and do something like that. This is just... Oh, wait. Alright. Let's be smart about this. I don't want to waste any squares. Kind of extend it out just a bit. In the meantime, let's go ahead and put in this. Plumbing, lavatory, bathroom, another bathroom, and we are going to do a... Oh good, give me a second, telephone. We already have a place for the garbage water. The garbage water will come right through here, and then we'll just do a little liquid bridge right here. Ooh. Liquid ports are obstructed. Well, that's interesting. How about like this? Bam. Meanwhile, this expansion is just giving me more and more room. I have a little bit of oxygen pumping down here. I'm going to have a new place for oxidizers, which I think a good thing to do right now is go ahead and put those in. I'm going to stick those in. Wires are gonna get a little bit gross right here, but that's fine. The farm. Okay, yeah, I'm not too worried about drawing the wire through a farm. There we go, another cycle. I think I'm good on food. The only warning I'm getting is unrefrigerated food. I have 22,000 kilocalories. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of my duplicants off food for now. Remember, we're consuming 8,000 per cycle, so that's almost 3 days. If you tack on the 6,000 they're making for another 3 days, it's 18,000. So we actually have about 5 days worth of food. That'll also reduce the power generation, which means that we'll have less downtime, so it'll actually be a little bit more food. And this is looking kinda already 60% of the way filled up, and I don't have a way of cycling out polluted water right now. I think just kind of expanding this room right now might be the, well, not right this second, but soon might be the best idea. We have a gas pump. I think you guys can see what we're doing. Kind of want to make these make sense. So let's draw it across, because we'll put a roof on this later on. People are going to be cooking and getting the water, so a vent right there. Now there's a step down, so the roof probably kind of right here. We'll just draw it across. Of course, we're gonna run into this problem, so I think we'll just draw it straight down. We're going to put in one for that room, one for that room. The oxygen will diffuse this way on its own. We already have a good concentration of oxygen, but we want to kind of increase the concentration downwards. It'll rise compared to the carbon dioxide. If you can look, it's 1200 down here, and it's 800 down here. So we kind of want to get it to go down and let it diffuse sideways on its own. I need to get into my proper screens. Ventilation. Now remember, I'm using the farm to kind of soak up carbon dioxide, so I think that's as far over as I want to go. If I move kind of one more vent over in the far corner of the base, I think we will be set on this kind of oxygen cycle. Now it's important for you to put your vents up, because when they pump the gas out, a lot of the times they will cause the gas to jump squares, and that'll increase the gas pressure over 2,000 grams per block. And if your duplicants walk through those, they will get popped ears, and that's a bad morale bonus. So my theory, and something that would be smart right here, is to put an airflow tile. Put in two. My theory is that the oxygen should rise compared to the carbon dioxide, so any carbon dioxide expelled by the duplicants will force the oxygen up. even if it's one square, it will increase the density of the oxygen in that square and cause it to diffuse. I have a pocket of low oxygen, but before the gas generator is set up, the deoxidizers should be turned on, so I should get a little bit of oxygen to fill that up. And then I'm just gonna bank. Right now I have the area for 800 grams of oxygen per cube, and I have a lot of cubes to fill up, so before I completely seal off the base, let me go ahead and fill it up with oxygen. And then it's much easier to manage what your duplicants consume and exhale once you already have a stable system than trying to create a stable system and managing that as well. So right now we're just kind of setting up a stable system. I need ventilation shafts, and I kind of want them to be useful, so I'm putting them in useful spots right now. It's probably a whole cycle worth of work. I want to make sure I have consumable ore. I do. I have 8 tons of coal. I have enough raw metal. I have 10 tons of metal, so it's just a matter of getting my duplicants to go do the work. I have a lot of stuff they're building right now. A new bathroom. This is under... yeah. Alright, we're just gonna deconstruct these 2 tiles for now, and let them do their work. Nope, can't do that yet, because he still has to finish this. Unreachable dig? There isn't a dig there. You know what? I'll just do it like that then, fine. Oh baby, look how much oxygen I have already. There's only 2 oxidizers working right now as well. That'll be nice. It's just gonna force down more of this carbon down into this room. Alright, cool. These should be online once the water pumps through at least. Yep. They're consuming water. Let's go ahead and set the base back to looking pretty. I want to check, yeah, this is still a washroom, this is max gas pressure, max gas pressure, max gas pressure. Just want to make sure that I have power. I don't. So that's a problem. And then I think that's plenty of power consumption for now. There's 4 large batteries and a coal generator running this, so I should have a nice little diffusion of oxygen. Idle duplicants. Temperature is going to be a problem. I have a pretty stable base currently. And I also said that I was going to fix this, so let's go ahead and fix this while I have idle duplicants. Best solution to this is to do a much wider tank. Make sure that it's closed off. I'll stick in a temporary ladder. Can probably go ahead and get rid of this. And I'm gonna need more storage. Obviously 3 containers isn't doing it. I'll put in 2 more right here for now. Probably move these later, but for now I'll just put these in here. As the gas pressure is too high right here, we will see it kind of diffuse down to the bottom of the base. And the bottom of the base will push the carbon dioxide down the natural gas, which is right here. This is producing carbon. It's going to fill up this room right here. And if we look, there's only 400 grams, so we have a lot of room to compress carbon dioxide. It's a dense gas, so it likes to kind of spread out. But once the oxygen on top is sufficiently strong, it will force it down. Ooh, look, this is kind of what's happening, is we're getting choked up right here in that corner. We'll put in an airflow tile. That'll help the gas, and if I put in another airflow tile, and then another one, all of the gas that falls off of the carbon generator will go straight down. Let's also expand this vent shaft right here. Meanwhile, checking the carbon dump. The carbon dump is still fine. Carbon sink is still fine. It's keeping the precious oxygen from being contaminated. That's fine. A lot of natural gas, many natural gas that falls down and gets brought back up. That's fine. We can pump that out, siphon that off later. This room is almost done. I'm gonna let them finish it, and then I'll deconstruct. I might just do a little spillover. So instead of deconstructing all right here, doing a little spillover thing right here. I don't know. I'll think about it. Actually, spillover is not good because then the space will be, well, it won't be wasted because the water will spill over and then eventually it'll fill it up, and then the only space that will be wasted is these 2 squares right here. I think I'm just gonna put a mesh tile right there and then solve the problem. Oh, these aren't. Come on, man. I gotta think like a duplicant sometimes. I can't do those. And mesh tile. So obviously that'll let the polluted water kind of dump to the other side. Obviously the duplicant got into the nasty water, as opposed to just doing it on this side. That's fine, whatever. Alright, so now we're getting to the idle stage again, which is fine. I want to check to see if the gas is diffusing more readily, and it looks like it is. All this natural gas is still coming down here. It's looking decent for the oxygen supply. We kind of want this room to overpressurize and then eventually fill up the whole base. We want the base to be kind of sitting at 1800 grams of oxygen. I don't see any reason for it to be low on the oxygen side. So let's go ahead and try to address this temperature problem. If I look, there are a couple of places that I need to be concerned about. This pollution tank right here. Well, eventually I'm going to want to cycle this water in to the base, and it's going to be very hot if I let it sit right here for too long. And down here it's very hot, so any carbon dioxide that I bring up from here will be very warm. Now looking at this menu right here, I can see this is blue. Now if I look, there aren't any ready indicators that this is a ice biome. However, the very cold temperature gives me a clue. So I think I'm gonna dig towards here and try to pick up some weezeworts. And luckily I already have this shaft, so I want to be careful. I don't want to do that. I got a little bit of room. I don't want to break into the chlorine either. But if I'm careful, I can. I guess it's hydrogen right there. I can come back and get the pinch of pepper later. And ooh, look, there is something here. This is all ice. Telephone again. Alright, I'm back. So I'm going to dig a shaft over here. Let's see what we can kind of explore. We want to avoid this quarry pocket, and I think there's going to be more towards the bottom, but we'll dig down once we are inside of the ice biome. I find there's very few gases to be concerned about inside of there besides polluted oxygen usually. Some hydrogen, but that's fine. Oh yeah, idle duplicants cannot do those dig orders. I definitely have room to expand the farm, so let's go ahead and do that. I want to get a variety of food going. And a neat little trick, well not trick I guess, but a neat little thing to do is to set up some lights. I kind of don't want to do that though. I want to set up the lights to be high up in the air so they cover the most number of plants. Just a number. God, English is hard. Yeah, it's not going to show me, but if I go up here, you can see how it covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So a light right here should actually cover more plants. I can dig out like so. Get all of these plants. Let's do that. I lost a little bit of food, but that's fine. I'd rather be on the high side than the low side. Fine, be careful. Let's go ahead and just like this. Tricks, guys. Deconstruct, and oh, I'm not sure I'm gonna go. Fucking hell, man! I'm bad at this game. So that'll keep my duplicants from being idle for a little while, at least, while they fill those up. And this should be researching something. I have my pressure management. Like I said before, I need to go ahead and get my natural gas generation going. That's this one right here. Pressure management is important because I need to set up an airlock. Let's go ahead. Alright, so this will be buildable because it's not 4 tiles. Doubly careful. We'll do something like so. Perfect. None of these should break open. Let the natural gas out. And then when I am ready to let the natural gas out, I'll just take out this little bit of coal right here and stick in a mesh. It will almost immediately diffuse. while they're sleeping and keep them from being completely bored. We'll set that up. We will set up some power, sorry, some lights, and furniture. I think that's the center. Oh, okay, so I'll just do 2 lights. Fine. There's one, and it's going to cover all the way to that one. And we can do the second light right there, and just keep digging. I got 7 blossom seeds. That'll be enough for these. 1, 2, 3, 9, 4. I'm looking pretty on oxygen for now. This room is a little bit light, but that's fine. Any spare gases, I guess the gases that we broke in right here, should be filtered down to the bottom in the little sink. I am concerned about all of this carbon down here, but what can you do, right? Why is this unreachable? Unreachable build. Let's see if we can work on the bell right here. I think it is. Alright. I'm getting impatient, duplicants. I'm going to, even though it's completely my fault, I'm going to set the priority to be a little bit higher on them. I'm very happy with how close this frost biome is, because if you look, alright, so I have a little bit of abyssalite to get through, but like once I get into here, I have negative 20 degrees. I can run pipes down here, cool off stuff, and get back up. Just use that ambient temperature that's trapped in by that abyssalite. Yes, I do. He's a gourmet night owl, so he'll be a cook. He's anemic, so he's -5 athletics. It's fine. Crit. Max. That was the new one, I'm pretty sure. Jobs. Let's check. Yeah, Max. Max would be a cook. He already starts out with a skill of 6 in cooking. That's phenomenal. Is that unreachable? It is unreachable. I don't understand. Fine. Like so. There is a polluted waterfall. You guys see this? I have 3 Wheeze words. I need to get down there before they die. Oh, good. Alright. No. I need a ladder. This It'll be very easy to get these 3 resources though. Well, looking at cycle 30, 9 duplicants. I need a bed for one of them. Let's go ahead and keep colonizing upwards. Stay away from the heat. Furniture, yeah. I know how to play this game. We'll do something like that. In preparation for the new night crew. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put a smaller roof on it for now. No vaulted ceilings, night crew. No lights for you. If I look, most of my duplicants will be grimy, I think. Yeah, I think they're all probably grimy. I don't have enough shower space. I'll look at plumbing real quick. Yeah, so I can continue my showers. 3 bedtimes, 1 bath time, 2. Oh, downtime should be here. Bath time should be here. I'm gonna actually add a bath time so I can get these guys washed. So what my plan is I'm gonna actually add in probably 4 more showers. This will just be the bathroom, the go-to bathroom. There's no way I can rotate this, is there? No. It's really unfortunate. Because I can't even do it here. I've done some... So actually, I can construct that little bridge. Ooh, wait a minute, no. No, I can't. I gotta be careful. I can deconstruct that liquid pipe. And deconstruct this liquid bridge. Okay. I know what I'm doing, guys. And now... should have the ability to put another shower right here. Yes. No, there's a corner of this floor right here. We will deconstruct it. Doesn't harm the room decor at all for the corner to be built like this, so I guess I'm just going to build it and ignore it. Can't put it here because of this little crossover. Let's start with 1 more shower and see how that goes. Keep getting this pipe locked. Problem. And I think if I build like a path of least resistance, need a liquid bridge right here. Nope, can't. Liquid ports are obstructed. I cannot build I have to build it into a pipe. Here will work. Okay. So we'll do it like that. Hopefully the toilets will bypass the showers, and then the showers will only have to contend with one another, which will still be a problem, but it'll be a lesser problem. I'm getting to an hour on the stream. I think I'm going to go a little bit longer, and then I'll go ahead and call this one. I'm going to put in some bristle blossoms. And I'm going to switch this guy to Lice Loaf, so we can start getting a little bit better food for our dupes. Get these guys a little bit higher on their morale. I'm not researching anything, I just finished, so let's go ahead and pick up something new. Filtration isn't bad. That'll let me keep my generators from getting too damaged. I might be able to get away with something right here. Nah, I'm not going to. I still have Weaseworts to go get. And in fact, I can actually keep this ladder going. No! No! Oh my god, is it not going... It's not pumping out carb... Okay. So that's new. Even if the holes are... I didn't know that. Even if the little holes are pumped out, look, there is no chlorine right here. Hydrogen maybe, no chlorine. That's good. I need to set my priority to be a little bit higher because these guys are stupid. And I need to get these Weaseworts. Start my little refrigeration room. You're not getting enough light? Really? There's like a whole light beam pointed. I mean, okay. I'm not saying you're lying. You clearly have two light beams pointed at you. Fine. Just put them here. I guess if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, you can only get 5. I thought you get 7, but I guess it doesn't work that way. We got a room for more bristle blossoms here, though, so let's just go and move them, and then separate them, I guess, with mealwood. I'm pretty sure these guys need... Oh no, they can take oxygen as well, so that's fine. These batteries lose... Oh no, they're gaining power. I guess it just ran out of coal for a little while. More night owls? Maybe? Nah. Reject all.
I need to check Max, because I think Max will probably be clean. Nope, Max is still grimy, even though he gets his own shower time. I'm gonna get this decor up. Oh, is this... What is this? I need a miner. I don't have a miner. I can't get to this abyssalite either, can I? Nah. Okay. Let's set up a miner. Catalina, congratulations. Even though you can't handle it right now and get a little bit stressed, that's fine. You can be a little bit stressed. Howard should have a natural gas generator, right? Yes. Indeed it does. A perfect place for my vent. My gas pump will go right here. I'm going to do something like so. This will be mesh because I want there to be a place where the fluid water can go. Let's see, my natural gas generator will sit right here. The fluid water needs one more mesh tile, so that'll be one more mesh tile. Oh god damn it. What? No, cancel. Here we go. And it should just drip along and then down. That'll be a nice little airlock too. And then this will be area for the carbon to dump. We can run 3 natural gas generators in this room, so eventually we'll put in more, but for now, we're gonna need a place to store all of this power. So yet, in anticipation for the transformers as well, I'll put another battery bank in. That's unfortunate. I guess we're just gonna do something like this. And a ladder. I gotta cancel that one, don't I? I'm a noob. Beautiful. Catalina, you are hard at work. I'm proud of you. What is wolframite? Produces metal, consumable, raw metal. I guess that's all it is, just metal. I don't really want to do that. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there. It's about an hour stream, and I'm happy with that. We are at cycle 33, just about to go into cycle 34, and we are waiting on more night owl duplicants. That's what I'm trying to say. We got enough storage capacity for our water, enough food for now. We are generating. Ooh, no, wait, we do not have enough food for now. That's kind of a problem. Well, I'll make that a concern of mine next game. I have a micro musher that's generating lice loaf, but I don't have enough mealwood to keep that constantly generating. Although I'd imagine that they're going to do, you know, the mush bars in the meantime. And it looks like they are, it's just not enough. So food's going to be a concern. Oxygen is obviously not a concern. We're generating plenty of that. I need to check on my consumable organics. Ooh, I went through that 7 tons pretty quickly, didn't I? But that's fine. I'm not wasting it. It's being used in a responsible manner, which is, you know, pumping my base full of oxygen. I can, over time, as I run out of algae, I will consume this oxygen until I get another supply. Algae might be a concern. I'm gonna set just a few dig orders, so when I get back, if I forget about algae, there will be some coming in at least. Alright, looks like something along these lines will suffice. Alright, and that's for when I get back. Well guys, thank you for joining the stream. If you have checked it out, or if you're checking it on the VOD, I appreciate it. Leave a like and a subscription if you want to help me out. I'd really appreciate it. The bell notification icon is also something that the YouTube algorithm looks for as I'm trying to grow my channel. So if you guys can help me out, I really appreciate it. I'm going to continue bringing this type of content and then other type of content as well. And if you have any comments or just want to join in the conversation, just leave one below. Appreciate it. Take it easy. Hope you have a nice one. Thank you very much. Save it right here just so you guys can see, and have a good one. Thanks. Bye-bye.